pursuit of this objective, we will address the challenges our existing and aspiring entrepreneurs face. These challenges include access to credit and finance, regulatory and tax burdens, lack of skills, as well as mentorship. We will do this whilst intensifying our efforts to support the private sector to expand and create jobs. Mr. Speaker, this understanding of the youth employment challenge, as well as extensive consultations of stakeholders, including youth associations and educational institutions across the country, have led to the development of what we call the Youth Start Initiative. Youth Start Initiative, which proposes to use 1 billion Ghana cedis each year. Proposes to use 1 billion Ghana cedis each year to catalyze an ecosystem to create 1 million jobs, and in partnership with the financial institutions and development partners, raise another 2 billion Ghana cedis over the 3-year period. In addition, Mr. Speaker, our local banks have agreed to a package that will result in increasing their SME portfolio up to 5 billion Ghana cedis over the next 3 years. This, Mr. Speaker, results in an unprecedented, historic 10 billion cedi commitment in the next 3 years to the private sector and the Youth Start program over the next 3 years. Mr. Speaker, implementing partners of the Youth Start. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Enterprises Agency, the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, and partner financial institutions will serve as the implementing arm of Youth Start. Entrepreneurs will be able to apply for support through a dedicated Youth Start online portline. NEIP will also engage our faith-based organizations as partners for the delivery of essential artisanal skills, business competitions, and feasibility studies, and introduction to financing institutions with a commitment of up to 10% of GOG's contribution to the Youth Start program. Mr. Speaker, Youth Start will provide our youth with the following: training, skills development, entrepreneurial support, and business advisory services, funding, access to competitive credit and startup packs, enterprise promotion, mentoring, and access to markets, including portals to facilitate digital linkages between youth-led enterprises and other businesses and relevant government agencies. Youth Start products, Mr. Speaker. Youth Start will support youth-led enterprises with the following products: district-level loans under 10,000 Ghana cedis after 2 to 3 months of training, soft loans of up to 50,000 Ghana cedis to help startups, in particular by young graduates and school leavers, and small businesses to expand. Startup packs, soft loans tied to equipment acquisition of up to 50,000 cedis for individuals and 100,000 for associations and groups. A standardized loan package of between 100,000 to 400,000 are concessional rates for SMEs through financial institutions. Mr. Speaker, the Youth Start initiative aims to support our youth to develop commercially viable businesses. To this end, Youth Start is designed to instill proper commercial orientation in the beneficiaries. This will include financial institutions determining the credit matrix, and GEA and NEIP providing training support, especially for the standardized SME loans Youth Start will operationalize by March 2022. Mr. Speaker, it is well known that ours is a pro-private sector government. We strongly believe in the private sector leading in growing the economy and creating jobs. We have demonstrated, Mr. Speaker, this commitment over the past 5 years through policy actions and investments that created macro stability, built our human capacity, and strengthened our financial architecture. and will continue to do more in the coming year. Government will continue to streamline the policy and regulatory environment for doing business in the country.